Start today's practice by either sitting in a comfortable position or lying down on your back or your side or your belly, as we begin by connecting to our breath and to our body. So just find a comfortable position and settle in to a position where you can relax and the body doesn't feel like it's straining or holding or gripping. And once you get into that position, wherever you are, whatever you need today, this practice is going to be done all on the floor, on the earth. However, if you have some mobility challenges, you can also do it on a chair. So if you feel like you want to do it on a chair today, just find a comfortable position on the chair with your feet on the ground. Relax your shoulders and place your hands on your thighs. Or wherever you are, relax. Close your eyes. And start to breathe in through your nose. And take 3 breaths, breathing out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth, letting go of tension and stress. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. And then breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. With your eyes closed, you bring your attention inside of your body. Bring your attention to your breath. Watch it and follow it move in and out of your body. Notice if it's fast or slow, shallow or deep. And try to lengthen and deepen your breath. You can do that by counting if you like, counting 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And continue counting if you'd like to, or just feel and sense and try to feel the breath getting deeper in your body. And as we slow the breath down, we slow the mind down. And as we slow the breath and the mind, we soothe and calm our nervous system, which helps to bring us in a state of relaxation and rejuvenation. Coming out of the fast-paced fight or flight or stress space and into a space of calmness and slowness and being present. So once you feel that your breath has dropped and you feel like you've calmed the nervous system, or started to at least, you can bring your awareness into the rest of your body and just notice how the body feels today, right now. And just take note of each part of the body, any bits that feel uncomfortable or sore or tight, or the parts that feel relaxed and juicy and open. Just be aware. And take 5 more breaths here, settling into your body. And today's practice is about coming home to your body, about coming down from the mind and into the body to inhabit the body. And we're going to do that today with some really simple, gentle movements in the body, and bring our breath and our awareness into our body so much that we can feel our body in a new way, and to really embody and inhabit the space that we live in. Because a lot of the time we can become so caught up in our mind and in our thoughts and in doing and what's next that we totally miss or forget about the body that is taking us there and that is doing the work. And that can end up in injury and in pain and fatigue and all sorts of things. And bringing our awareness and our breath into our body can support a deeper connection and a deeper sense of contentment and safety in our body, and also generate and open to a more healthy way of being when we are more in tune with our body. So I'd like you right now to set an intention. And the intention may be something like, for the next little while, for the next 20 or so minutes, I'm going to come down out of my mind and fully into my body. And in doing so, I'm going to experience and feel and sense and breathe more deeply and with more awareness than I have done in a very long time. So when you're ready, as I said, it's all going to be on the ground. So if you're on your back, roll over and come up into a seat. If you're seated, you can just start to extend your legs out long. And if you're in your chair, just take a little stretch and a little wiggle, but you're going to stay seated exactly as you are. So we're going to place our hands on the floor underneath our shoulders and just a little bit further back from the body, so that you can straighten your arms and relax, that your hands and your arms will hold your body weight a little bit here so that you can relax a little bit. And we're going to move up the body today, so starting at our feet and just really gentle movements all the way up to our head. And this is an adaptation of a really traditional yoga practice called the Pawanmuktanasana series, or the first portion of that. And what that means is that series, it's about gentle movements in the body to release the energy in the body and like restore balance. So through these really gentle movements, we're thinking about like unkinking the hose and allowing the blood, the lymph and the prana to move more freely so that we can find balance within our body. So start by bringing your awareness into your feet and start to just breathe your breath all the way down into your feet. Aware of the soles of your feet, aware of all of your toes, and then just wiggle your toes and then spread them out really far. Try to stretch your toes away from each other and feel that length. And then we're going to start by exhale, scrunching your toes down together, and then inhale, spreading them apart. Exhale, scrunching them together and inhaling them apart. So just continue here. So exhale, we're squeezing, clenching our toes, and then inhale, opening. So it's like just a pulsing of holding it as you exhale and inhale, opening, expanding. If you're sitting on the chair, you might like to lengthen your legs out in front of you so you can see your toes. And just really bring your awareness into the toes of your feet. They do so much. They help you balance. they're really, really important, especially with people as we age. They're such an important tool to reduce falls and trips and keep steadiness. And also, we walk everywhere, every day, and our toes take a lot. So a lot of that tension and pressure can be stored in there. So really feel like breathing in and like flushing the toes. And then start by pointing and flexing your feet. So as we exhale, we're going to point them down, and inhale, point the toes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pointing them down. Inhale, flexing them. So nice big rotations of the ankle all the way forward as far as you can go, and then exhale back. And start to feel the awareness of your ankles. Really present, even when the mind gets distracted, because it's such a simple movement that we can potentially get distracted. But if you remember your intention to stay really present and focused with your breath and with your awareness, and know that there's more to these postures than meets the eye, that they're working on the subtle body, but also the joints and parts of the body that kind of miss out a lot of the time because we want to do fancy, impressive things that feel like we're doing a lot. So this is a more subtle practice today. And then start by circling the feet, so nice big circles. Try to imagine that you've got a pencil attached to your toes and you're drawing the biggest circles that you can. And with the breath, inhale, the toes come up, and exhale, the toes come down. Nice big circles. If you have any issues with your ankles, maybe just be a bit more gentle here. It doesn't have to be the biggest circles. Maybe make them a little bit smaller. And then change directions, so we're aware of how our ankles feel. We're breathing down into our ankles. And then just for a little brain moment, I don't know if my brain's going to do it today, see if you can move each foot in the opposite direction. So you might do your right foot clockwise and your left foot anti-clockwise. Yeah, I'm doing it. And then change directions. Some people will find this actually impossible, and other people will find it super easy. So don't worry and just give it a go. And then shake out your ankles, relax, give your wrists a little bit of a circle, and just feel your feet. You might like to give them a little squeeze, or just sit up and breathe down into your feet. And give thanks to your feet and your ankles, for they do so much, and yeah, we probably don't thank them enough or care for them enough. So next we come up to our knees. So just rub the knees a little, warm the kneecaps. It feels good. You might like to rub underneath the knees, and then all the way down to the feet. Feel your calves, your ankles, your knees. And then we're going to keep one leg straight and bend the other, and then with your hand hold on to your leg below the thigh. So if you're sitting, this is where you'll be. If you're on the chair, you're just going to extend one leg out. So out about parallel, or if that's not possible, just off the floor. And then just start by lifting the foot, circling the ankle, spreading the toes, saying hello. And then we're going to rotate from the knee joint. So as we inhale, bring the foot all the way up, straighten the leg. And as we exhale, drop the heel down towards the floor. So a nice big circle rotating from the knee. So the thigh is still and stationary, and the bottom half of the leg is rotating. And with the breath, so we inhale up and exhale down. And just feel like this movement is loosening, massaging the ligaments, the joints. And then change direction. And if that feels a bit uncomfortable for you, just make it really slow, small circles, and that's totally fine. You can meet anything that I'm asking you to do with your own awareness of your body if you've got an injury or if you're not feeling up to that today. So let's place that leg down and change sides. So grounding that leg down, lifting the other leg up, and start with, well, wiggling that ankle and toe, and then nice big circles. So inhale, lift the leg up, and exhale, move it down. So these series of gentle practices is recommended to be done every day for health, for vitality, especially for people with more chronic conditions that maybe aren't able to move or exercise as vigorously as others that are in good health. It's a really great way to help balance the body and to keep the joints mobile and flexible and healthy. And it's good for people even in good health because it's a really nice gentle way to nourish and balance the body without straining, especially if you're feeling a bit low or tired, or for women if you're on your menstrual cycle and you want something more gentle. This is a great practice to do. So we've done both sides hopefully, and we're going to place that leg down. And just close your eyes and bring awareness to the parts that we've already moved. So the knees, the ankles, the feet and toes. And take 3 breaths here. You might like to place the hands down on the floor, relaxing and just breathing into the legs. And then coming back and picking up one leg and placing the ankle on top of the thigh, on top of the knee, above the knee. So if that's uncomfortable, if you've got a lot of tension in that thigh, grab a pillow and pop the pillow on your thigh and then place the ankle on top. If that's not possible, just bring the ankle down a bit. And if you're on your chair, you're gonna do it a little bit differently. You're gonna just be holding your knee and circling from the hip joint instead. So we're just going to start by taking a few pulses. So inhale, lift the knee up into your chest. You can either use both hands on the knee or place one on the ankle and one on the knee. It's up to you. And then exhale, moving the knee down. Inhale, lifting up. Nice and slow. Exhale, moving down. And so we're just gently awakening, massaging and opening the hip sockets, the hip joints. So we inhale and exhale, pushing it away. And just really gentle, go as soft or as deep as you'd like to go. And then there's a few different ways. If you'd like to, you can hold onto the foot and onto the knee and just take some nice big circles. So we exhale down, inhale up, making some nice big circles, and the movement is coming from the hip. So the whole leg is kind of just one piece that's circling like a mortar and pestle in the hip socket. And if you're on the chair, it might look a little bit different to this. It might just be holding up one leg and taking some nice gentle circles so that you can feel that massage happening in your hips. So even if you're sitting and you'd prefer that, you can also do that. So using the breath. And if you want to go as big and as wide as possible, opening it up, or just be gentle. So take about 10 on each side. Really breathing breath down here and feeling that. I can feel a lot of stuckness and tightness there because I sit down at a desk 5 days a week working at an office job. So a lot of these postures are really good for me, and I should be doing them every day. And if that's the same for you, if you drive a lot, if you sit a lot, these simple postures are really great for releasing tension in the hips and lower back. So let's change legs, placing that one down, picking up the other foot, placing it down. If you've got that pillow again, you can put it on the thigh if it hurts, if it's uncomfortable. And then inhale, bring the knee to the chest, and then exhale, pressing it away. Just a nice gentle butterfly or half butterfly for the hip joint. Just really subtle, just feel the gentleness and how when we move the body gently, it responds. It responds with gentleness and with love and with slowness compared to a fast, intense, forceful stretch. I like to think of it as an elastic band. If we move the elastic band in and out gently, it's gonna have a little life, have a lot of love to give. But if we force it out as hard as it can go because we want to stretch it, and then bring it in, and it's gonna wear out a lot quicker. So let's be gentle with our bodies. And then when you're ready, moving into that circling of the hip. Wherever you are, however it looks, we're just focusing on that hip. So it can look a few different ways. Using the breath, keeping your attention present on these gentle postures. Really coming home into your body, coming down from the mind and into the parts of the body that we're moving. Our awareness helps to open and bring life into spaces that maybe never get attention, maybe just are there and expected to do their job. And then one day, if they fail or they become injured, then we care for them and tend them. So we're tending the body as a preventative measure to help maintain our health and our well-being and our vitality. So when you're done, you've done circling on both sides, you can release that leg. And then if you'd like to come into a cross-legged position, if you're on your chair, just stay seated as you are. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths and just become aware of the lower half of your body. We've brought our awareness and movement into the lower half of the body from the hips down to the feet and the toes. So just notice any subtle changes in the lower half of your body. If you'd like to, you can just take some nice gentle circles to loosen the lower back and to massage the digestive system. Or you can just stay still and breathe here, allowing your nervous system to settle even deeper, allowing your breath to soften and deepen and slow. This practice, there is no competition, there is nowhere to get. It's just about deepening your awareness. It's about being gentle as possible with your body, so that it can open and blossom in its own way, in its own time. So when you're ready, we're gonna work on our arms now. So let's bring our hands up, shoulder height, and extend the fingers nice and long. So we're gonna breathe into our hands, into our fingers, and then exhale. The thumb tucks in and the fingers wrap around the thumb, and we squeeze, and then inhale, exhale. You might like to close your eyes to really bring your awareness to your body. So we're synchronizing it with our breath, feeling like expanding, stretching the fingers. I can feel that through here, through the thumb. And then making fists and circling. So keeping the arms stationary and just starting by circling the wrists. Again, we do a lot with our hands and with our wrists. So just notice how the wrists feel, and the intention again is just to gently massage the joints to release any kinks or blockages, either physically by muscular imbalances or energetically. You might like to play around with that alternating, I can't do it with my hands, maybe I can. And then release, relax your shoulders. Bring the arms out and just flexing. So moving the palms back and down, bending from the wrists. Using the breath. And then just circling the wrists, relaxing the shoulders. And then bringing the arms back up with the palms facing the ceiling, and just taking a few bends with the elbows, nice and gentle. Again, it might seem too easy, but just think of it as a practice of love and a practice of care for your body. We're treating it so gently and with such compassion and softness and love and reverence. I'm so grateful for my elbows, that my elbows work. And then bring the fingertips onto the shoulders and start to circle the shoulder joints. And this is always my favorite, most delicious movement, because we hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. We do a lot with our shoulders. So exhale, the elbows come together. Inhale, they reach up, and exhale, back and down. Inhale, reaching up. Closing your eyes and synchronizing with your breath, really slow. Making nice and big or smaller circles with your elbow. And just really allowing yourself to feel into all the bits, all the tightness, all the little clunks, and breathing in. If you haven't already, change directions. And if your shoulders are feeling like that's a bit too much, you can always just do really small circles, or even release your arms and squeeze and just roll them more gently with your muscles. And then coming back to center, maybe shake a little bit and start to move the head. So bring the chin down to the chest, lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, up, lift and open the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. So we're alternating from inhale, opening the throat, and exhale, opening the back of the neck. So we're being gentle again. We don't want to drop the weight of the head on our delicate neck vertebra, and just slowly with the breath, inhaling and exhale, so delicate, like you're moving the neck of a child or a baby, so soft and loving. Aware of the sensations in your neck. And then turning from side to side, so back to center, inhale and exhale, looking over to one side, feeling that stretch down the side of the neck. Inhale to center. Exhale, looking over to the other side, all the way over. You can close your eyes if you like. Inhale to center. Exhale, twisting the head, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, just feeling that gentle, subtle stretch. So not forcing the neck, but just allowing yourself to feel into the edge of your range of movement. Noticing if you can take your head further over on one side. And if there's any pain in the neck, just be really gentle and don't move so far. Nice and slow. And back to center. And then dropping the head so the ear comes down to the shoulder. Both shoulders are relaxed. Inhale to center. Exhale, ear to shoulder, so you're feeling that stretch down the side of the neck. And inhale to center. Keep alternating sides, moving slowly. You can open your jaw. Release the jaw. Continuing to breathe in and out through your nose. And moving so gently that we feel this soft unraveling in the body. Remembering that image of the rubber band, just gently breathing, opening and closing instead of forcing until it shakes and snaps. We don't want to do that. We just want to gently massage and breathe and allow the pathways to open. And then nice big circles with the whole head. So imagining that there is a pencil on your chin, circling. Inhale, lifting the chin up. Exhale, moving the chin down. And so gentle. The breath is slow. You're aware of every little sensation and movement in the neck. Changing directions. And if your head is moving faster than mine, try to slow down. Slow the breath. Slow the nervous system. And then when you're ready, coming back to center, closing your eyes and being aware of your whole body. Aware of how your body feels from your feet all the way up to your head. Tuning into your body and notice how you feel now as we finish our practice. Notice how your breath feels. Does it feel slower and deeper than when you first began? Place your hands on your body, remembering your intention to come home into your body, to fully bring presence, to come out of your mind and into your body. And we've done this today by really isolating and coming into different parts of our body with our awareness, with our breath. And this is an amazing practice that you could do every day if you liked. And just to nourish and be gentle if you're feeling the call to find a nourishing, slow, soft practice for your body, for your mind, for your nervous system. So I encourage you now to lie down on your back and take 5 to 10 minutes of Shavasana, relaxation, just moving down onto your back or staying seated if you would prefer, closing your eyes, relaxing your body, and allowing yourself to surrender, and allow yourself to integrate all of the little subtle energy shifts, the gentle movements of the joints, allowing the blood, the lymph to flow, the prana. And keep deepening the breath, allowing the breath to be nourishing. And you might like to visualize your energy body, your prana, flowing through your whole body like a river. From your feet up to your head, and from your head down to your feet, one continuous stream of energy. And allow yourself to receive the benefits of this practice. Stay for as long as you need in Shavasana. Enjoy and thank you. Carry on.